Hi, second grade. So today we're going to be starting our actual weavings for the food project. We are studying color this year, and this next project you're going to be having to think about some foods and the different colors that they could be. Could be fruits, vegetables, candy, unhealthy or crazy foods too. Hopefully we have already played our weaving obstacle course game, and we should have an idea of how weaving works. I'm going to show you how to make your own loom, which is what this woman is using right here, out of paper, and then we're going to begin to start our color weavings. For this project, you should have a black piece of paper. I'm going to show you all of the steps first, and then we're going to do it on your own with help from me. So you're gonna watch me first, and then in a moment, we'll do it all together. So hopefully you're not following along. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Mr. Boatfield somewhere on the bottom corner of somewhere on my paper. So you're gonna put the name on the bottom corner. I use a white crayon, putting that back. Now it's time to fold. So I'm gonna fold this right over. I know that I'm folding it correctly because those little corners are matching. Now they're kissed. And then let's match the other ones and kiss. Get in there. There we go. And then give it a nice fold. I like to spend my time really going over that fold, making it nice and nice. All right, and I'm gonna open it up. Now it's time to do a little bit of cutting. You should also receive a pencil, and then I'm gonna pass out the rulers in a moment. Here's how you do it. So watch carefully. You're gonna fold the book closed as if it were a book or a card or something. So remember, you don't open a book from like this. You don't open it like that. You open it from left to right. So you're going to find the fold, which is on the left. That's the fold. And then on the right should be the flap. This is the most important part, otherwise you're gonna be wasting paper or making a terrible loom that will not work. You're gonna take your ruler, line it up with that very edge of the paper right here. And then I'm right-handed. I write with my right hand and I draw with my right hand. So I'm gonna use my left hand, my lazy hand, line it up, hold it with 2 fingers, and draw a line. So notice that it's kind of hard to see, but there's a line. It's not on the edge, but it's about 1 inch away from the edge because I took my ruler and I traced it that close. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make lines going towards the fold. This is how we're gonna make that loom, make it work. Take the ruler and you're gonna draw lines starting from that line all the way to the fold. You can do as many as you want. However, the more you have, the harder this will be. I usually just take my ruler, move it up, move it up, move it up. I'm not drawing it across the whole thing. I'm just starting from that one line that we did all the way down, the vertical one, and doing horizontal lines all the way to the fold starting at that line. So I'm making these lines going backwards. That's the easiest way to do it. That's how I remember. Then we're gonna take our scissors and you're going to cut those lines. However, you can't go past this line. The reason is when we open it up, we'll have ourselves a loom, but if you cut all the way, it's just gonna cut the paper right off, and that will be no fun. You won't have a loom to use, or the loom you will have won't work. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of these lines all the way. I'll be right back. So I cut all of those lines. I'm double checking to make sure I actually cut them. It should feel something like this. And then the part is you'll open it up and you should have a loom just like the one we used last time, except this one is yours to use. I'm gonna show you now how to do it with you, so you're going to be following along. I hope that you're ready. First thing you need to do is pick a corner, any corner, find a white crayon. If you can't find one, you'll need to share with a partner and write your name at the bottom left-hand corner. We're also gonna write our class code. I will pause the video and give you a moment to write your name and class code at the bottom somewhere. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to move on. All right, awesome. I'm gonna put my crayon away. Then it's time to fold my paper right over. So you're gonna find a corner, match it up, follow the line, find the corner, match it up, give it a nice fold, make it nice and nice. Then you can open it and double check and make sure that the line is facing towards you. Give me a thumbs up once you have this line facing towards you. Awesome. So now I'm going to fold my book closed as if it were something I could read, like a chapter book, and I'm opening up this way. However, I'm going to keep it closed. Remember, the left is the fold and the right is the flap. Let's say it together. Left is the fold and then the right is the flap. I should be passing out some rulers. What you're going to do is you're going to take that ruler, line it up with the flap all the way at the end. Use your lazy hand. That's the hand that you don't write with. I write with my right. So I'm going to trace this ruler all the way down. I'm tracing the left side of this ruler, not the right side. Then you're going to be tracing the table. So you should see a line that looks something like this. It's a closed book with a line on the right side, on the flap. Give me a thumbs up and I'll come by and check you. Awesome, so I should have checked everyone. Hopefully you're still following along because the next part's super important too. Is you are going to take this ruler, and my flap is still on the right. I'm going to take the ruler, line it up with the bottom, and draw a line from the line that we just made all the way to the fold. And you're just going to keep going up that way. Line all the way. Line all the way. Line all the way, and you just keep on going. You can put as many as you want, but like I said, the more you put, the harder it's going to be. I would just take the ruler and just kind of move up as you go. Usually the ruler distance is enough. So you should have something like this. Do not cut yet. Just give me a thumbs up and I'll come by and check you. All right, so I should have checked everyone. The next part you're going to do, I just want you to watch first because I'm going to show you some of your options for color. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, cut. Do not go past that line. If you go past that line, guess what? Your loom is going to be cut in half, and that's a waste of my paper. I may have to ask you to buy me some more paper if you keep going through and wasting all my paper. This costs money, which you don't want to be giving Mr. Boatfield money when you could be going out and buying games or buying Play-Doh or something that you like rather than buying boring supplies from Mr. Boatfield. So I'm going to cut through all of these. When you open it, if you did not go past that line, you should see a loom. And this will start your loom, and it has your name on it, so I know that it's yours. Next up, you'll get to decide the weaving color. So you'll get a box, and you'll get to decide what kind of colors you want to use. I decided to do rainbow for mine. You could do yours all the same color if you really wanted to. You could do warm colors if you really wanted to. You could do cool colors. You could do anything that you want. This is about exploring color and seeing what kind of colors that you'll choose. I want to see what kind of colors that y'all choose. So on the middle of the table, you're going to be sharing with the people across from you and the person next to you, hi invisible person, and you're going to be sharing these strips of paper. Please be gentle with them. You're welcome to look through them, find colors that you like. Maybe I really like the warm colors today, so I'll get some of my warm colors out. Please don't bend these. But like I said, you can choose any of the warm colors. There's different types of the colors, so like you might find a light yellow and then a dark yellow if you look hard enough. And you can pattern these however you want. Remember, when you are weaving, you start the first one either bridge or tunnel, under or over. So I'm gonna do over, go, over, under the next one, over, under, pull, under, pull, under, pull. Once you have it the way you want it, move it up all the way to the end, and you are going to fill this up with different colors. The next one, and it's okay if it goes over your name, I'm sure I'll still be able to find you. You're going to do the opposite. So I have one that goes over, so now I'm going to go, hope you said under. So then I go under, pull, over, under, over, let me zoom out a little bit, over, under, over, sounding like a robot, over, under, until you see the checkerboard pattern starting to form. You should not see doubles. It should not be doubling up and going under two, over two. Don't be doing things like that. And then you're gonna make a pattern. Like I said, you can choose any color that you want. It's up to you. This is for me to see what colors that you like, that made you wanna choose them. I may come by and kind of ask what kind of colors you chose. So once you have filled this up all the way, check with me. Do not glue these down yet. We're going to be doing that next time, and we're also going to be making a plate full of food at some point during this project. Do not move on without me. Try to fill this up with different pieces of paper. Once you've done that, I'll come by and check you, and you can choose your own activity for the rest of today. All right, guys, I hope you have a good one, and I'm excited to see your weavings.